I'm Kristin and this is the video for day number 116 of my Song a Day project. And the song that I'm doing is Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John. Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know there's just no getting over you. Though I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. Baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide. Since you pushed my love aside, I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on till the end, it's just what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide. Since you pushed my love aside, I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. That was my rendition of Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John from Grease. And oddly enough, I don't think I have ever even seen the entire movie, Grease. Once I was at a friend's birthday party and she was playing it there, but I don't think we saw the whole thing at the party. And so I'm really interested in seeing it. I've seen bits and pieces of it here and there. I don't like the whole idea of, the outcome being, someone getting turned into a bad girl. That's not appealing to me. But, anyway, I'm familiar with the music, though. My one aunt bought me the Grease soundtrack for Christmas one year, and it does have a lot of good songs. Although I have to say that I would always get really annoyed at school dances when the DJs would put on this freaking long Grease medley, and it would be like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, we want to hear other songs, and it'd be like, the little thing, and and the Grease lightning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please play something new or 80s or other than Grease. So yeah, in small doses, some of the music from Grease is very enjoyable to listen to, but it seemed like at every dance the DJ would put on the Grease medley, and I'd be like, but anyway, why it's Grease lightning? But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen the play either, but when I was taking acting classes at a community college several years ago, 6 years ago at this point, I guess, the school performance for that semester was Grease, and the same lady who taught the class was the one who was coordinating the show. So unfortunately for those of us in the acting class, we didn't really get the acting class we should have. We didn't really do a lot of acting exercises and drills and stuff. It was like we were the test subjects for the routines, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it was only maybe the later part of the semester that was the case. We did do some stuff earlier on, and we did have projects and stuff. But I just remember for days doing the teen angel thing, and we all had to have places in this dance number and stuff. It's like, my goodness, most of us aren't even in the play. Well, I guess a decent percentage were, but that's what rehearsals are for. But anyway, so I found that very agitating. But anyway, I always really liked that song, Hopelessly Devoted to You, and Olivia Newton-John just had such a sweet voice on it, and I tried to capture that a bit. I think I started out a little bit low, the first verse, and there's one word that I think I sing differently than the song, but that's just the way I always thought it had been, and I'm like, I like my way, so. But anyway, so I don't think it sounded as good as I had hoped it would. When I was singing it earlier, I was amazed at how good it sounded, and and I had known like all the words, with the exception of the one that, you know, I said I'd do differently. But yeah, the lyrics are actually remarkably short. I guess, you know, in musical things, you know, it's on from one thing to the next. I do sometimes have sort of a voice that lends itself to that kind of music, I guess, but I'm not particularly into musical theater, oddly enough. But anyway, though, yes, I think I did much better when I was singing it earlier, but I'm always saying that, like, you know, I never sound quite as good on camera. Plus, apparently the hairstyle I chose for this is obstructing my hearing. I have a braid over my ear here, and I thought it would look all pretty, and it's kind of muffling my hearing a little bit, so I think that might have interfered. So, not the smartest thing in the world. Could have done this, but that is like a million times better. But it doesn't look as good, probably. But that's not what's important. But anyway, so hopefully it sounded good. I'll listen through, and if I'm not satisfied with it, I'll put up another version, but hopefully it sounds okay. But anyway, I'm on a bit of a better schedule with the video this time, but still, like, sort of the middle of the night. But I'm a bit nocturnal, so that's often the case. But anyway, so once again, that was my rendition of Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John from Greece. But as a standalone song in this instance, for day 116 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often and spread the word about my Song a Day project. I'm Kristin Starr. Peace! This video was made during sleepy time. Cute little sleeping angels.